You are now tuned to BS3 Network. BS3 Network, changing the way you watch TV.
It's Queen3 King. It's Queen3 King. It's Queen3 King. Queen3 King, we the team, it's going down. We the talk of the town, it's going down. We royalty, wear our crowns, it's going down. Tune in now, it's going down. Queen3 King, we the team, it's going down. We the talk of the town, it's going down. We royalty, wear our crowns, it's going down. Tune in now, it's going down. It's Queen3 King on BS3 Network.
Welcome to another episode of Queen3 and King. Look at that, my producer is on already. She know to bring that beat back. Let me see who's doing something. We could just do a show this family. We got the
Nick, I'm just saying we do this. We drop it like it's hot on that video for the first time. That's the milkshake bring all the boys to the yard. That's what the boys want.
Oh, to the yard.
Do they sound a little muffled to y'all?
A little bit.
A little bit muffled, like y'all got something in you.
Just that fancy microphone into the office.
That's a little bit better. All right, and welcome to another episode of Queen3 and King. I'm your host, King Dog. Today's episode is Soft and Sensitive with special guest host Jeff Gilyard of This Dope Cooking Show and LaToya Carter Gilyard of The Perspective Podcast.
Yes.
Woo! Start our introductions. First of all, we have the Season Queen out by Van Augustine, that is north of the Metroplex. She is known as a Skinny Minnie, Bonnie Maroney, Coco, Darling Nikki, the 3 performance in UIL, the Glamour
4 Ninja. How many times I gotta tell you that?
Yeah, that's revisionist history. I remember clearly.
No, ahead. My memory is not history.
You wouldn't have cried over no 4, Coco.
It was a 4.
Why would you cry?
Do I need to call one of my peeps?
Well, you call I know that's what you're gonna say, but what would you cry over a 4?
Yeah.
Why? Because you wanted a 5?
5 is better than 4.
So you admitted you cried then.
I didn't cry.
Yes, you did. Oh,
no, I did not.
Okay, go. I don't need to.
Ask mama.
I got the best memory in the family.
Well, you ain't got no best memory in the family.
Say something to the audience.
Yeah, because you don't got me out. I was in a good mood. Bobbing my head and stuff to the little song that my nephews undid for us.
And then you remember.
And then you trying to show out.
But then you remembered that 3. Go ahead.
Shut up. Oh, excuse me, family. I hope you guys had a great day today. And don't be a jerk like Ivan.
Dang.
Yeah. All right. And next, we have the Educated Queen, also known as Meba TT, the box wine aficionado. Talk to the people, Queen.
I was just close.
What's hot right now in the box wine community?
I don't know. I haven't drunk that since 2005. I didn't have no job back then.
Nah, hey Jeff, I swear, I when I went over to the house over here in Forney, which she ain't been in, but how long? 3 years?
3.5 years.
I went over there. I remember distinctly having to step over box wine boxes, empty ones.
Was it Franzia?
Franzia
is crazy.
That's cooking one.
I ain't even gonna hold you, sis. It used to taste good back in the day when it was all you could afford. So I'm not mad.
When you could afford that box wine, that's all you could afford. That was amazing.
And Ted wasn't always able to afford the box wine.
Yeah, sure wasn't. I was on that Boone's Farm, 3 for $5.
Truth be told.
Yeah, 3 for $5. Strawberry Hill.
Yeah, that was what we was drinking.
Now,
while you trying to get on sis.
Yeah, Mika said back in the day. That was 2021 back in the day.
I ain't had no box wine and no 21, 20 nothing.
So
he just likes to lie.
Both my sisters, the two older, they lying. So we
No,
gonna
we not.
see if she gonna lie. She usually pretty good about telling the truth.
She just said you was lying.
Don't come over here lying.
Huh?
Don't come over here lying.
I had to get you together so the rest of the family could deal with you.
Get who together?
Mika?
He lying.
Now you lying.
In bad shape when I was stepping over there in wine bottles.
Tag, now you lying. You really lying. Now, if he would have said crown, maybe we had something to talk about.
Oh, there was a time where because of you and Lily, I couldn't keep no crown on the bar. Trust me.
Was it crown?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My drink back then
I don't even remember.
Was Jack Daniels.
Yeah, we know your Jack was Jack Daniels.
I didn't remember. So
that's why we know it was crown.
I didn't remember.
Yeah, that Jack Daniels had Nikki on all fours when I walked in the bathroom and she was reaching behind the toilet trying to find the joint she had dropped.
It took me a long time to let it go.
Don't hold that against
Thank
her.
you, Jesus.
Don't hold that against her.
God is still in the blessing business.
Yes, he is.
All right, Mika, did you say something to the people or you just trying to?
Good evening. It's so good, y'all. Let me tell y'all, I brought in 40 and we're going to kick this thing off this weekend for my 40.
Surely is.
40 has been cute so far, and it's only been a week.
Yeah, them discount.
Not cute. All right, girl.
I like
them discounts that you get. Yeah.
No, I ain't got no discount. I'm not that old, my dude.
May roll with it.
Time is flying.
She was trying to say my nigga, but thought better of it.
You was.
ISD people might be watching.
Yeah, my dude.
Yeah.
All right, and next we have the baby queen, also known as Mama Lee or Lee. She was formerly known as Blake's mama. She is now firmly in the corner of Bronx's mama, the light-skinned one. Talk to the people, Queen.
Hello.
He
Don't
light.
label me no light-skinned one.
He light bright. I was talking about Bronxy.
He ain't light bright.
Oh, he is. He is.
He light.
Yeah, he is.
He's a little different.
All right, and then our special guest host again, the Gilyards, Jeff and LaToya.
Yes.
Podcast host of them their own. Jeff again with this dope cooking show. If you missed the salmon Phillies, you missed out.
You did salmon Phillies today?
Yeah. I'm gonna need you to salmon Philly that over here.
I'll drive to y'all house. Can you have me some ready?
You ate them.
I eat all of them.
Well, you just ate them.
Hey,
Yeah.
we can make some more. What day you want to come?
I work near y'all, so I
said we. He can make you some more.
Because I take a salmon slider and all that burgers. I'm a fool for them.
Yeah, you just got through cooking, and then now you hopped up and graced us with your presence, huh, Jeff?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I sure did.
Do it.
You know what I'm saying? Humility for yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
At least you tickled.
So,
because I was trying to see how he was gonna handle that. He just, I sound like that.
And I did.
So Jeff, what has been your most popular dish so far on this dope cooking show?
The Marry Me chicken.
No, that ain't the most.
Yes, it was.
It was good for you.
That's what she said.
It was good for you.
That's what she
a cod over rice. It was like a fancy dish. That's the one everybody liked. Everybody was really paying attention to. I got a lot of comments on it.
I wanted them greens though, but them greens look like they were smashed.
Jeff, y'all want to come over and y'all cook it when our house is in Forney?
Okay, sure.
Yeah,
we got two little light skins we got to bring with us.
That's fine.
All right, cool.
I got some light skins to bring too. So
I'm gonna try to hustle you.
Also,
mine looks good.
He's gonna try to hustle you out of some stuff.
He is.
It's all
I
right.
like this. Can I have this?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
He asking the right one over here. Well, all right. Well, let's get started. Again, the show title is Soft and Sensitive. This was spawned and inspired by a TikTok video. You can get some really good topics this way. So this was another podcast, or a traveling podcast, live podcast called Tonight's Conversation. And someone in the audience asked a question, Miss Producer.
How do you deal with a man that is more sensitive than you?
It gets strange for me in conversations like these when we talk about one party being more sensitive or more soft. And a lot of times that kind of boxes men in, and it's alarming because if a man can't be sensitive and soft in his relationship, then where can he be? Like I don't know too many men that don't want to take their guard down with their old lady. Like I don't want to have to come home and protect myself from you. Like do you know what I gotta go through out in the world, and then to have to come home and guard and tiptoe with you because I can't be vulnerable? Like even when we use the word soft, bruh, a man being hard all the time will destroy him. Get you a man that gotta be hard all the time and see how he handle you. Brother, a man has to find softness in himself to properly handle those parts of you. Empathy is like a huge quality that's necessary for a healthy partnership. And in order to empathize, one almost has to see oneself. And if a man can't see himself in your emotions, if he can't see himself in your softness, then again, what do you think he's going to do? So when you talk about not wanting a man that's more sensitive than you, that's you falling into training that cuts pieces of a man off. And then you complain about those pieces being missing when he show up at your doorstep.
He ate.
No crumbs.
see,
At all.
4 plus 4.
Somebody gonna get a benediction on that one.
Okay.
yeah,
Does anybody disagree?
Absolutely not.
No.
This is not a question that we have posted yet. So this is just a new one, just out the blue. And then we're gonna acknowledge some people in the chat room and stuff like that. But let me ask y'all females, have y'all ever had a dude that y'all considered too soft?
I have not.
I don't think I have.
Your younger years may not have been as wise,
Yeah, but
had a dude that you just thought to yourself, he too soft.
Too hard.
Too hard.
Exactly. I've had the exact opposite. Too hard.
Okay. All right. Then I'm this for Jeff and myself. Jeff, do you consider yourself a soft and sensitive guy? Uh-oh.
Oh, look at the side eye.
And I do.
Somebody don't.
And I do.
You do?
Yeah. I'm a softer hard. I will knock you out. But I know how to turn. So I've learned how to turn it on and off.
Okay.
Because I don't play. I don't really, when I mean business, right? But being able to be vulnerable with her, being able to open up to her is something that we've built together, right? Because you don't walk into that, especially.
that's
I
true.
married a guy's girl. She's a guy's girl. So it's like, okay, I'm hard all the time. Like, what's up?
Explain that. She's a guy's girl.
She runs with the fellas. She'll out drink you, she'll outshot you. You see what I'm saying?
Period.
She can use the cuss words better than you. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, sis.
Non-verbal is like, well, you want to buck up? Like, what's up? So you got to know how to maneuver.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, so I obviously, I met Toya before I met you, right? We met in the chat rooms of their show, right? That's when we became BFFs. And Toya is the kind of woman, right? When you come across a strong woman, she's married, that she's either got to have a strong man or one she walks over.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
And I was pretty certain, based on our interaction in the chat room, that you was the former, a strong man, right?
Mhm.
Not somebody who can be walked over. And that's been verified now that I've met you. I'm like, okay, he got because think about it, with your personality, Doc, that there's some brothers that probably couldn't deal.
I agree.
Right?
I agree.
So you can't come up, being soft. Okay. Well, for me to answer that question, I probably fall in the category of Jeff. I'm a soft and sensitive dude. My sisters tell me I'm giving. I'm just, maybe in my earlier days I wasn't, but by the time, let's say 35 is hit, it was soft and sensitive, and I ain't scared to cry either. In fact, I relish in it, especially if it's on some spiritual stuff, right? Where the Lord done showed me something, done touched me. In fact, just the other day, I was sitting out in my backyard and just looking at where we came from. We came from, and Nikki will tell you, some stuff that Mika and Lily didn't even see. Our mama single mom working 3 jobs. Okay. When the mortgage increased by $9 a month, had a fit.
Yeah.
Right? That tell you how tight stuff was. We was the people who told the insurance man my mama ain't here. Because so for us to be blessed from where we came from, man, it's so again, to me, if your spiritual life is strong, 9 times out of 10, you're gonna be a little softer and a little sensitive than a man who doesn't have a good spiritual foundation. All right, let's go ahead and get to this first question, and we're gonna start with the season queen on this one, this producer. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot. Let's get these. Let's acknowledge the chat room real quick first. Facebook user says, "Whoa!" Again, in the show description, please click on that link. Give them permission to publish your name.
Yes.
We got Mayhem in the building. Yeah, he
Hey,
said,
Mayhem.
"Yes, sir. You know how we do it." Facebook user said, "Hey, fam, what's going on?"
Hey.
Facebook user said that was good. That was right after the video. BS3 Network in the building. Ben Suttereth III, the gentleman who put the BS in BS3 Network.
Hey, Ben.
Good evening.
Join Ben and myself next Monday night, 8:30 p.m. Central Time, where we review Tyler Perry's fantastic movie, from what I've heard, Mea Culpa. It's been getting great reviews.
It's been getting terrible reviews.
Terrible. Like, I don't know.
See what we're gonna say about it. If Mayhem is gonna be there, I promise you, this is not a show you want to miss. If you know David Mayhem Wilkes, you probably want to be there for this review. Facebook user said, "I had an extra soft man years ago." Ooh, okay. She goes, "I had one. I'm not sure enough to see the beauty within him being a soft man. Too big chasing the heart." We appreciate your honesty. Tell us who you are. But which Facebook user? Talking about Facebook user is Lena. Which one?
We got a couple, it looked like.
So, Lena, was you the one who just said you had a soft man years ago? Or was that somebody else? Let us know who you are on that comment, because we probably going to be coming back to you to ask some things later on. Ben said you touched. Wow. Wilkes burning it down. Yeah, he's going to burn it down. Okay.
That was Shalina.
Okay. All right, cool. All right, now we can go ahead. Oh, look, hang on one second. Something else I like to do. Please hit the like button. Give us some loves. Give us some likes. Again, shout out to Eric Curtis, Nithin Ramachandra. Nithin was, on our Super Bowl coverage for BS3 Network. That dude was there for every single interview. Every single.
I love it. That's cool.
Yeah. We got a lot of people watching in the BS3 Network Twitter, or X, excuse me, page. We also got some listening in the King Dog page, BS3 Network, YouTube, Queen3 King YouTube, my Facebook, and the Queen3 King podcast Facebook group as well. We appreciate all y'all. All right, let's get to these questions. All right, Nikki, we're gonna start with you. How does a woman deal with a man that is more sensitive than she is? You may not have had to deal with this before, but how would you what kind of advice would you give to a woman? How would you tell her to deal with a man that is more sensitive than she is?
Run, girl, run.
What?
Because if he's more sensitive than you, run.
What?
That ain't what you just said. You just said you didn't disagree with the video.
But she can be hard.
Huh?
But she can be hard.
I understand that.
But you did
But
the
everybody
video.
ain't gonna agree with everybody right now.
We get that.
No, I'm just saying.
Okay,
I know
y'all
that we're
asked,
not
and I
all
told
going to
you what I
agree, but
thought.
I'm saying that
She said what
What
she said.
Yeah.
Mika, all right.
Here's the thing, but here's the thing, though, Nikki. Fair enough. I'm with you. I really like it. I want an adversarial point of view. But my point is, when the dude said what he did say it on the video, you agreed with him.
And
So
yeah.
I agree with him.
And he said the
I'm
opposite.
thinking about somebody that I may have already had in my life like that.
Name them.
Okay.
Mika, you ain't ish.
The name.
Name him. Okay. All right. So you suggest they run. So you don't think a woman should run with a man that's more sensitive than she is?
But I don't want. I'm staying with what I just said.
Okay. All right.
Stand on business then. Stand on business then.
We'll get back with you on that because there's going to be some other questions that you're going to have to answer. So stay ready so you don't have to get ready.
Stand on business.
Educator Queen. How does a woman deal with a man that is more sensitive than she is?
I'm with you because some women can be really hard.
Mm-hmm.
And a man that is sensitive can bring balance to their relationship.
Yeah.
So I would say I would nurture that sensitiveness.
She's tickled.
Yeah. Nasty mind, but go ahead, Mika.
Oh my goodness.
Me too.
Oh my God.
But I would talk to him about, because even if sometimes it may be overwhelming. So you would have to talk in those moments. Hey, I felt like you were a little sensitive when it came to this, or you took this way, and this is how I meant it. So I think communication is key when you have somebody who is more sensitive than you, because some women are out here hard as a rock. That's what mommy say. Girl, you're just hard as a rock, and you don't know how to handle that man.
Yeah.
Lily, how does a woman deal with a man that is more sensitive than she is?
I think I'm with Mika, like that communication. I feel like there's something to unpack there. Like if he feels vulnerable enough to be with you, and maybe that's a sign that you need to tear some of those layers off your wall and communicate and be more vulnerable with him. So I think there's communication that has to happen. I don't think I'm not looking at a guy like I'm not visually seeing a guy just sappy all the time, but it can be. I think it can be one of those things where
they're sappy.
I'm just saying, like Weep and Wonder. Remember her on Good Times? Like I don't think visually people think like that's sensitive. That's not the only sensitivity that shows. Like you can be sensitive in how you take something that I say, and maybe I didn't mean it.
Yeah, that's true.
And we just have to communicate and understand what kind of, what's your line, what's your boundary, and what's mine. But I think that there's communication that definitely has to happen.
Okay.
To understand it.
Doc, let's go with you first. How does a woman deal with a man that is more sensitive than she is?
So I know I laughed at first, but if she's not willing to change, if she's not willing to over communicate, if she's not willing to look at those layers, then I'm gonna have to go with Season Queen. She got to leave him because he's gonna end up getting on her nerves, and then it's gonna be a lot of resentment.
That's right.
And so I think I'm gonna go with her. She got to leave if she's not willing to change.
Okay. Chef Jeff.
Look at Jeff.
How does a woman deal with a man that's more sensitive than she is?
No, we talk about it.
Okay.
I said if she's not willing to change, I went to therapy.
Is that the first ever kiss? We just may have had history making moment here. Was that the first kiss on BS3 Network?
Might have been.
You find somebody to kiss in the mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, me and Alicia gonna take you there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And find somebody. You just go right up to them and kiss them.
I got somebody in mind.
And not Town East Mall.
All right, Chef Jeff. How would you advise a woman to deal with a man that is more sensitive than she is?
She got to, like everybody's saying, communicate. We got to talk about it because some things I may just be more in tune with than you.
Yeah.
I'm the R&B guy. You know what I mean? I'm the, sing, bring roses. You may not be into all of that, right? So, you gotta let me know what you into, what you like, and I can let you know what I do, who I am, because it may not be as sensitive as you think. It just may be that I am more into you than you are me.
Right.
Yeah, I like it.
Well, let me just put it to you like this. And again, speaking from a man's point of view, when a man is comfortable being soft and sensitive, that is not a sign of weakness. That is a sign of strength. Okay? If he's comfortable being vulnerable, he is comfortable within himself. And I got news for you. If you have the privilege of a man being vulnerable, soft, and sensitive with you, he has a certain thought about you. He thinks it's a safe space where he can be. Now you can ruin that real quick.
What's wrong with
by how you receive that, and whatnot.
You're choppy. You're freezing.
Did I freeze?
Yeah. Chop us down. Yeah.
I'm back now.
Yeah.
See, the devil don't want me to help nobody right now.
You better hope him.
Yeah. So what I would say is that how I would advise a woman to deal with a man that is more sensitive than she is that she would encourage that behavior. Okay, that's what I would say is encourage that behavior, because I'm telling you like this, and this is good advice regardless of what the behavior is. If he displays behavior that you like, that is beneficial for your relationship, you should encourage it. Okay, men are very easy to train. Okay, we're like dolphins. Okay, we're easy to train. You see something you like, reward him. Say, baby, that's I like that. Whatever the case may be, and he will forever go back to that, right? So again, if he's more sensitive than you are, of course, communication is key, and that communication can't happen 3 years down the line when you done been paying attention to the fact that he's been sensitive for 3 years. Now you decide you want to talk about it. That's and you want to display you got to with it or whatever the case may be. But I promise you, if you dig into that conversation, a man who is more sensitive than you is probably a pretty strong dude, at the end of the day, we're not talking about no dude that's trying to wear your drawers and your high heels and stuff like that. That's not.
We understand that part.
I got to make sure everybody knows.
You gotta give a disclaimer these days.
But again, like I said, when I consider myself sensitive, I also consider myself sensitive to knowing when something is bugging you, when something is awry with you, when you need help. See, how can I speak your love language of acts of service if I don't know when you need that service?
Exactly.
I got news for you. I'm gonna service you.
Okay. You can move on.
Yeah, we don't want to hear that.
Full service.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Doc.
All right, let's get a few comments.
Okay.
I'm in the building. We got what's going on, Arlene? She didn't say nothing. See, you can tell this. I don't know if this Arlene or Paul working this because they both about the same.
Oh, yikes.
First comment didn't say nothing. The second comment said Paul LOL. So we still don't know who it is. Facebook user said it's a beautiful thing to be in a soft era. I'd rather have a soft man now than a hard one. And Arlene said me, so I guess this is her. So Arlene, is Paul soft and sensitive? Let us know that.
Next, he getting treatment for that.
Yeah. All right, next question, Miss Producer. And we're gonna start with Jeff on this one. Does a man need to be soft and sensitive?
Yes, he should. I think it's a necessity in a relationship.
Okay. Hey.
So that you can tune in to what, like you said prior, so you can tune into what she needs, how she's feeling. I ask her, 300-400 times, you all right, you cool, you need something. I'm tuning in to what your facial expression could change. And she like, oh, I was just thinking about something. I wasn't even tripping. You ain't do nothing. I mean, so you have to develop that relationship and develop that mechanics in your relationship. So that way, yeah, okay. When she hit the door, when she come out of this office, I know she needs Hennessy on ice
And what? And
Hennessy
what?
on ice and old salad.
Oh,
And it can't be no regular salad. It's got to be jazzed up too. See what I'm saying?
Okay.
She in here 12 hours a day seeing people and taking in what they dealing with.
Yeah, that's heavy.
You gotta have a soft place to lay.
Yeah, that's heavy.
Yeah, she's got to have a place to pour those toxins off.
Absolutely.
Can't carry them. Yeah.
Bring it to Big Daddy.
In fact,
all right now.
You better say that.
You better do it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
On live podcast.
We 10 in. What we talking about?
If Craig is on listening, but he always says that if a man loves you, he observes you. You know,
Yeah.
if you don't like to be observed because you're not comfortable with yourself,
Yeah.
Observe me, baby.
Okay.
Absolutely.
maybe that's not to do. Because if a man
You
loves
just fast in 40, being 40.
Oh, I like that. Fast
Yeah,
and
ain't she
free.
fast?
And free.
so yes,
Fast, freaky 40.
Flirty. Add that one too.
Flirty.
I'll go ahead and answer before Doc. Does the man need to be soft and sensitive? I'm like Jeff. I think it's a necessity. You know, because like the guy said in the video, how can he know what to do with you? How can he know how to handle your sensitive parts? How can he know how to handle your soft parts? How can he recognize that in you if he doesn't recognize it in itself, right? All right, Doc, does a man need to be soft and sensitive?
Yes, and I can't say it any better than you all have said it. So yes, it does need to be.
All right, Lily. Does a man
Same.
need to be soft and
Yes,
sensitive?
absolutely. Necessity.
Mika, does a man need to be soft and sensitive?
Absolutely, because like we said at the top of the show, I've had the opposite, and I'm single,
That's
so it didn't
exhausting.
last. It's exhausting.
Mhm.
I feel like you got to be doing extra. You can't come home
Yeah.
and be safe and secure and all of that stuff with a hard man. So soft and sensitive, come on over.
You all right, Mystical? I see you rubbing your eye. Oh yeah, you said your allergies are acting up. So. If you pay the fee,
I thought you could see it now.
Oh my gosh, boy.
you can see what we see. We'll expose you to the back behind the scenes.
No, we won't. Stop it. No.
$5, it's just a little $5 a month. You can see all of it. Nico,
Marketing.
does a man need to be soft and sensitive?
Yes, my husband is
Okay.
real soft and sensitive.
That ain't good. That ain't good.
Tell him to call Paul. He can help out with that.
Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know
Well,
exactly
God.
what I'm saying.
Arlene, let's put Arlene's comments on there about the night.
Oh, is she just soft and cotton ball?
Paul softer than a cotton ball.
That's Shalina.
Oh, that's Shalina. Is that Shalina?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right.
Oh, I thought that was Arlene.
Arlene agrees with her next comment. Yes. And then she goes, nice.
Arlene is a fool.
Yeah. And then Lena says Chef putting it down. Yep.
Regularly.
Is.
Wow.
Regular scheduled programming.
Wow.
Yeah, that's awesome too.
All right, let's go to the next question. And we're gonna start with the educator queen on this. Shouldn't a man's home be the place to be himself?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And if you can't bring that man, and I hate, some people are gonna be like, he need to bring you peace. You need to bring whatever.
No, you need to bring each other.
If you
peace.
cannot bring that man peace, because as Black women, we go through it. But I think Black men go through it even tougher. Like they have to come home and want to come into the house and want to come into the home and want to come into, relationship with you and coming in and wanting to be at peace. So yeah, I think we should be able to provide that peace at his home.
I agree with that.
And I think it makes your life easier too. You don't want to go home and argue and fight and fuss and want to do extra. No, let me be this man's peace. Because if you bring him peace, I promise you, 98% of the time he'll bring you peace.
All right, Lily, shouldn't a man's home be the place to be himself?
Nothing makes me feel better than to see Brandon come through the door and be like, "Oh, I'm at home," because it's just like, oh, like I'm done dealing with that. Now I'm at home. That's your place of peace. So absolutely, I think that you should be yourself 100% at home. If you can't, then where can you be yourself?
Yeah. Let me throw a curveball. What if being yourself is not necessarily, let me put it like this. What if being yourself is frowned upon by society? Should his home be the place that he can be himself?
Are you worried about society? Or are you worried about me?
Yeah, because society is out there. This is me and you in here.
This is me and you.
Okay.
So if I'm okay with it, I'm not worried about what society.
Yeah, it ain't no society business.
What about when people visit? Can he still be himself if he's in his home, or does he need to?
Yes,
absolutely.
If he can't, they shouldn't be
so glad Doc and Mika want to jump in on your questions, Lily. They just so bad. They want to say something about it so bad.
I mean, it's true because it's one of them.
Yeah, what you're saying is true.
Thanks, sis.
If
Ted,
you
don't get out here and get embarrassed.
If you come over to my house, you have to understand that this is me and my husband's house. I'm not going to ask him to change it up because somebody's here. This is your house.
Mm-hmm.
Just like it's my house. So
they don't pay the bills.
We respect the way we act when we go to somebody else's house, according to how they live. You gotta respect it over here.
Okay, let's pause for just a second and go. I need to get to a couple of comments right quick. We're gonna keep breaking this one down. Let's start with a Facebook user says absolutely. That's probably Lena. The next Facebook user said man's home should be his peace in a safe space and vice versa. All right. And Bobby says give peace and give food.
All of it, man.
I agree.
All of
it. Somebody said that was me. Joke on the chef comment. I didn't want to tell you I didn't know how to operate this piece of technology and too proud and sensitive to ask my wife to learn me how to show my name. Oh, that's Craig.
Craig. Okay.
All right. Arlene said LOL. All right. Nikki, should a man's home be the place to be himself?
Yes. I totally agree with that.
What if he like wearing Pampers?
No, he don't wear no Pampers now.
That's whether he wore Pampers or not.
No,
I said,
my man ain't gonna be wearing no Pampers.
Oh my God! So you basically telling me that it's a man's place. Man's home should be as long as it's acceptable to you.
My man ain't wearing no Pampers in the house. I don't care.
You all right, Nikki?
I'm not. He's not wearing no Pampers.
What if he wearing?
Why are we here?
What if he like wearing?
Because your brother's stupid.
I'm really confused.
Well, I'm trying to see if you really buy
it. Because your brother is stupid.
What if he wear? What if he
you
like?
You know my husband don't be wearing no diapers.
What if he like to wear nipple clamps?
Yeah. Now Ted no. He's always starting something.
What if he like to wear nipple clamps? He be himself.
What?
Ted,
what
get on. Get on.
Now let's go ahead and move over to Chef Jeff and Doc because they looked at each other in a certain way when I said nipple clamps. Jeff, anything you need to tell the class?
I heard the nipple part, but I didn't know what else you said after that.
What is
sir?
Is that what they doing? Y'all doing that over there?
I just stumbled
we do a lot of things, but I don't think we do that. I'm trying to figure out what it is. Oh, nipple. No, we don't do that. Pineapple.
And we don't eat
pineapples.
Pineapple, bro.
Oh,
pineapple, bro. Nah.
He Kevin Harden at pineapples.
Because I asked you wanted to jump in when I asked Lily, what if the societal norms is broken by this dude? Like he's a little different, should the man's home be the place to be himself, regardless of visitors, regardless of family coming over who may be judgmental? Because in our community, we know we got some judgmental. Place to be himself, Doc.
Absolutely. I mean, anywhere where somebody is laying their head, paying their money, living their life, they need to be able to do what they want to do. And if you have a problem with it, then just don't visit us.
Yeah.
Excuse yourself.
Flat out. Like, and I know a lot of people like to say happy wife, happy life, but it's really happy
both ways.
Absolutely.
Because everybody needs to be happy. Everybody needs to be bringing peace. And if you want to wear diapers, we could talk about it. Like, can I wear them too? Like, is this what we doing? I'm just trying to see how far we going. So yeah.
Somebody got a weak bladder.
My work wife, Alicia Smith, is texting me her comments. So, she wants to text me. That's what she said. Every time y'all say something, he wants to text me instead of putting it in the comments. Anybody didn't get an opportunity to speak on that? Should a man's home be the place to be himself?
Good.
All right. All right. Let's get a couple comments, then we'll go to the next question.
That's correct.
Let's see. That's Greg. Arlene, no. I don't know what she's saying no to.
Hey, April. I went to school with her.
Okay.
Thanks for tuning in.
Hey, April.
Hey, April.
Hi, April. You look 12.
And she's older than me. She's always looked so young.
I wonder if she related to Martin.
Boy, if you don't get on with the next question.
Wait a minute. We got some more. Let's see. Facebook user. Let's get that. That's it. You and spouse should be a vibe. No doubt.
I want to be a vibe.
Yeah.
It's coming.
April said, hey, everybody, thank y'all. Okay.
Don't be a vibe.
Next question. Let's see. And I'm gonna give.
Because if you're uncomfortable with us,
on that
come over here.
No, that's
what's
right.
going on? Tonette Mitchell, wife of Hodges Mitchell. I done lost track of which number Hodges Mitchell is. I think he's the third, if I'm not mistaken. But there's a whole bunch of them Hodges Mitchells, though, so be careful. Let's see. Arlene said this is a big show. What?
Huh? Like big and
she said you need some wine. I don't know who she's talking to.
I'm not going to 99-cent store with you.
Let's now, Miss Producer, let's ban Arlene Caraway from you. All right.
She had too much to drink.
Yeah.
I want to start with Doc on this one. Is a man soft if he's comfortable showing his sensitivity, or if he shows it with regularity? Is a man soft if he's comfortable showing his sensitivity, or if he shows it with regularity?
No, I wouldn't say he's soft. And I also think that soft has a negative connotation, and I don't like that. But no, he's not soft. He's just emotionally intelligent.
There you go. There you go. So I want you to touch on the regularity part, because you remember, I don't know if it was somebody here, but yeah, it was somebody here who said about it being too much, maybe, or all the time. So talk to me about that. When is too much too much? When, you follow what I'm saying?
Right. I don't think it's ever too much. Now, I mean, it could get to a point of nagging if we're having the same conversation. You're thinking about the same thing. Then that means one of us needs to change, or we need to find some type of compromise. But I feel like regularity is important. If I'm doing something to offend you, let me know. If you feeling sensitive because you feeling like, oh, I'm in the love bubble today, like, let me know. The regularity piece, I think, is good. I don't ever think it's too much unless we're not making a change.
Right. Yeah. In fact, I'll go ahead and jump in here and say that, if you're going to be soft and sensitive, it needs to be with regularity. It can be viewed as what it should be, which is genuine. Right.
Right.
If you are, hit and miss, you're only soft and sensitive after you done been an asshole, then that soft and sensitivity is
right.
You follow what I'm saying? It doesn't mean
right.
anything.
And then it's not it's not real. It looks very
right.
Yeah.
Toxic.
And so with regularity, for sure. And so when I say with regularity, I'm not necessarily getting into the point to where you're having conversations about it. It's just it's just who he is. He's just what he demonstrates on a consistent basis, because I believe that it shouldn't be a situation where, if you got a dude who wears his heart on his sleeve, that's the way they used to say it, right?
Yeah.
You got a dude who wears his heart on his sleeve. You need to be identifying that early.
Right.
Not the type of dude you want. If you want a roughneck, then get the hell out of there, whatever. If that's not your style, you need to be identifying that early, which I think that's why, people, end up with who they end up with. You think you want a roughneck until you don't. Until
you're on probation, facing 5.
You rough on your neck.
That part too.
You always have it
washing it.
Just having to go somewhere by yourself because his ankle monitor won't let him out the house. Or y'all got to be back. Y'all got to leave the movie early because he got to
curfew.
He got to check in.
Check in with that PO. Hey.
Yeah, you got to get all his jeans boot cut because the ankle monitor won't fit in these.
Not boot cut.
Straight leg.
That's what he gonna need.
A little straight leg.
Let's see. So we started with Doc. So Jeff, you got anything to add about that? Is a man soft if he's comfortable showing your sensitivity or if he shows it with regularity?
I mean, I'm the soft guy, so I'm gonna show it regularly. I just am. Yeah. I come in. I'm trying to wine and dine. You sing songs. I'm gonna write poems.
Come on, sing a song.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Shoot up, doop, doop.
I hear you.
In the door. So I mean, it's a regular thing. For people that are in, like she said, emotionally intelligent. It's something that we know in the door. This is how we act, right? And so it's part of the initial process of being in a relationship with somebody because you will know whether she receives you, and she will know what to deal with you.
Right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah, Jeff. Often, we've all been asked this question before. Tell somebody something about you that they wouldn't know, and they may not know, or it may be a surprise, or they may not suspect. And for me, poetry is it, right? Like my fiance will tell you, she's just saying, I'm putting these in a book, because
roses are red.
Now
blue.
She's tighter and gangster, more gangster than
I
that.
just want to say
that I love you.
And where'd you steal them poems from?
That's it. You have to ask about it one day. Yeah.
Oh my God.
But yeah, like for instance, for me, my favorite music genre is ballads. Like I'm a ballad dude.
Okay, ballad.
Babyface is one of my favorite artists of all time.
Okay.
Yeah, he is. He's a great artist.
Yeah,
Do you sing them?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna sing a little Luther a little later on.
Not Luther. All right now.
I didn't know. Remember, I sung Luther, and instead of Linda throwing the draws to me,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Got that videotape too.
You need to show it to your fiance then.
Yeah. Oh, she see it.
Oh, she did.
Oh, he does it live for her.
Oh, you do it live for her? Well, I bet she was closing her eyes.
And his white underoos.
No, they're not white. They are. The draws I threw to Linda was my black NFL draws.
Yeah, she was. Oh my goodness.
Okay, who has an answer to this? Lily?
Yes, give me consistency. Like I need to see you tap into your feelings on a daily basis. Like, and please don't play with me. I can spell. Like, check it. But yeah, I think that I need to see it on a consistent basis. Like, there's nothing wrong with you tapping into it. Like you said, if you change it up on me, I'm gonna be like, wait, where'd this come from?
Yeah,
like if it's happening at random moments, I don't want it.
Yeah, we're not talking about on Valentine's Day.
Please.
Right.
Yeah, whatever brothers, I'm telling you right now, whatever you do on Valentine's Day does not count for anything.
No.
And really, honestly, I've taken the note of not even wanting to do anything on Valentine's
It don't
Day.
mean nothing. It's an obligation. I don't want you doing anything out of obligation. Hell.
Exactly.
I did it freely though, Doc.
Yeah, well, I do it all year round. So Valentine's Day,
I just went like I supersized it on.
Yeah.
You must have been getting with Paul.
Let's move on. We're moving on here.
I supersized it.
We're moving on here.
Nigga, get your ass off your phone and answer the question. That nigga can wait until after the show.
Who are you talking to?
I'm talking to you.
Baby, I'm 40. Don't talk to me.
Them.
Tell him talk to his hand.
Hey, remember when the kids used to have to stay downstairs?
That's the 18-inch Yaki, or that's the 24-inch? Go ahead.
It's your mama's Yaki.
Oh,
excuse me.
Mama gonna
excuse me.
you.
Sorry, mama. Sorry, mama. I got carried away.
You better be glad she ain't got that brown belt no
Yeah, I
more.
got carried away, Ma.
It was a good comeback though, but
thank you. Hold on, Mama. I'll call you in a minute. But he
She
was
forgot they had the same mama for a minute.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
No, I have nothing to add.
Yeah. Well, okay, so my fiance is watching the show as well, and she texted me. She goes, LOL, I want that baby face Luther and the draws. And she spelled draws, DRAWLS.
Well, I hope
I know exactly what she wants.
Some clean draws.
Yeah.
You said she texted you?
Yeah.
You said she texted you?
Uh-huh.
That means we didn't need to hear about that.
Now, Miss Producer.
They do. They good.
You know what to do, Miss Producer. Good job.
Oh, don't do that.
Good job.
But look at see, this is wild.
This is great.
This is great.
You're like, wow.
This is amazing.
Nicole, is a man soft if he's comfortable showing his sensitivity or if he shows it with regularity?
But I couldn't hear you. I couldn't hear you.
Is
No, I really couldn't hear you.
You got to go.
I couldn't hear you.
yes. Okay. Is a man soft if he's comfortable showing his sensitivity or if he shows it with regularity?
No.
Hello. Oh, Johnny old chap. All right.
Where you from?
Cheerio.
Are you from there too?
Yeah.
Hello. Hello.
Governor.
Let's get the comments, Mystical. Y'all, let's hurry up because Mystical head hurting, I think.
You okay?
She had a head on that forehead. I don't know if the Mystical hat too tight. I don't know what it is.
Leave her alone.
Look here, producer. Hey, if I would not have Jeff back anytime. She done got rid of the camera. We done saw it now. If I were you, I would reject me anytime I suggest that.
Gone.
All right. April Martin's cousin says sensitive guys, hard when you're a sensitive lady and you're looking to them for leadership and they spaz on you. Then you have to step into a level of masculinity to shield and cover him.
Mm-hmm.
I might need you to unpack this one here.
Well, I think that we are working with different definitions of like sensitive, because just because somebody is in touch with their emotions doesn't mean that they can't lead. When you're in touch with your emotions, it also means that you are logical enough to know that, like, oh, this is emotions. Let me take a time out and then operate from a logical space. Yeah. So we just might be working with different definitions. That's all.
Or you just might have had a bad sensitive guy.
But
like,
but no, y'all, like she said, spaz out. So if somebody spazzes out, and are anger, that's not necessarily sensitive. Right. You have no emotion regulation.
Yeah,
there you go. There you go.
I like that, Doc.
Jeff,
go and give her a kiss. That was a good one. Go and give her a kiss.
Look at it.
Give me the mouth. Kiss me in the mouth so I know it's real. On TV.
Look at that. Facebook user says, I'm exiting the show. I'm sick of being the Facebook user. You can't read good. No how. That's great.
That's great.
That was great.
He said no how.
He said no how.
Wait a minute. Let's go back to April because she puts
April in her 50s. Hey, I know, but April said hard on her sleeve equals not feeling protected as a woman.
Yeah.
Damn. My bad. I'm damn.
So again, I think we view it differently. If you can put something on your sleeve and you showing it to the world, then you're not protecting it. So don't you feel protected?
Right.
I might be confused.
Yeah. I'm comfortable showing it, right? And
because I'm strong in it. I'm aware.
Because if it's exposed, you're comfortable with it being exposed.
Yeah.
Right.
And when it comes to a hard guy, right? Sometimes your bark is much louder than your bite. So you sometimes hard because you know you ain't good. Okay. Next comment. Did we get all the power stuff? I'm here now. What did I miss? Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Arlene was talking about you. She said Arlene said you was soft with medicated cotton.
She said, Paul, you missed a lot.
I'm just saying, Paul, you got to be on time, Paul, because they were talking
And
about
the thing is, they in the same house.
They're in the same house.
And she said, come on and eat some dinner.
come on out and eat dinner.
Yes.
April says obligation sucks. Ain't nobody got time for that. That's right.
Okay, I'm with
And
that.
then she says lots of guys have you walking on eggshells when they are sensitive.
Oh.
I don't know if they sensitive or if they angry
or immature.
Yeah,
probably
I
angry.
was about to say it sounds like it's not so much sensitivity, but more so coming from a place of immaturity, like
somebody
not knowing how to regulate your emotions.
Immature, but insecure as well, though.
I think Season Queen said
Could
that.
be. Could be.
Right, let's go let's get this last. I don't know how many more questions we got, but let's pick the best of the one, whatever we have left and address that, and then we will get on out of here. So this is part of what the guy said. We'll start with Lily on this. If he can't recognize your softness in himself, how can he properly understand or care for you? Is he able to be vulnerable with you? So again, Lily, if he can't recognize your softness in himself, how can he properly understand or care for you? And is he able to be vulnerable with you?
Please don't be hard all the time, because if you're hard all the time, then you're going to handle me that same way because you don't know how to change it up. So you have to know how to tap into the softness of yourself. So he can definitely be vulnerable with me. Like, that's where I want you to have your safe space. That's what should be your safe space, especially if you're my spouse. Like, we've chosen each other, and
come on, Tense. Get that Tense right. Choose it, chosen. Either one.
I didn't say choose it.
Y'all picked each other.
Choose it ass. But like I said,
I picked each other. Yeah.
You can absolutely be vulnerable with me. That's what I want you to do. Like that's what we should do.
Y'all mystical getting her bonnet back together.
The bonnet out.
She's loosening it up.
If I was her, I would have something to do every Tuesday.
Yeah, the camera.
Every Tuesday. Want me to send you something?
Every Tuesday, I got something to do.
Same question. If he can't recognize your softness in himself, how can he properly understand or care for you? And is he able to be vulnerable with you?
I am a big proponent of therapy. I'm a big proponent of talking to your girls about stuff. And here lately, we've been talking about living in our soft girl era. So if you're in your soft girl era, he's going to be in his soft man era. And I feel like he's going to be able to take care of you, be vulnerable around you. I think you're going to grow. Yeah. So I think being able to be soft and open as a woman, because that is something, especially as Black women, we are not exposed to. That is something we don't do. That is something that is not normal. And it can be considered out of pocket. But I think if we're in our soft girl era, why not allow him to be soft and gentle and vulnerable with us? I think we give off what we want to bring in.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Lily, this for you. Halfway through, she thought she was eating over there, okay? She started listening to herself and got off a little bit.
What?
I 4+4.
Hey, Lily, go back to the 58 minutes of the show.
No.
You messy, Chad.
But he is extra messy today.
Hey,
you got your little boo. Don't do it.
Now he messy.
Now you messy.
Then she started hearing herself. She said, "Oh shit, I'm getting it."
I'm about to cuss you out. Now go on to the next person.
Oh my God. Man, Doc laughing at you too hard. I'd be offended if
she not.
I'm not.
She laughing at your ignorant behind.
Nikki.
You don't even know my name.
If he can't recognize your softness in himself, how can he properly understand or care for you? Is he able to be vulnerable with you?
Yes.
Then
positive.
Mika,
but not too vulnerable.
Notice this, Nikki. You're her.
But not too vulnerable.
Rick James, because she got that Rick James braid.
Boy, you was about to make me. Boy, you see,
I'm Rick James.
you
bitch.
see, I'm about to use this other finger. I'm about
That
to
girl ain't
do
no
it.
Rick James.
It's coming.
Stop.
It's coming on live podcast.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my
You got
God.
to be
Don't
stopped.
play with me, boy.
See, Jeff, that is the benefit of having a show with your sisters. You can just say, but
Hey,
Yeah, don't play with me, boy.
it is great. It's
I will
fun.
come to
y'all
form you.
can't do that on Perspective, Doc. I can over here. You know, I can just say anything.
Mm.
Jeff, comments on that questionnaire.
I have I have to be able to be vulnerable with you. On my way home, I'm taking off hats, right?
Yeah.
I'm
All
taking off
right. I like
hats.
that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm taking
That's
off
a
the
good
hat
thing to
of
do
being
then.
man. I'm taking off the hat of being,
Yeah.
a father. Whatever. I'm taking off those hats, and when I get home, I got to be able to be vulnerable with you to lay in your arms and tell you how bad my day was.
That's true.
Because the people outside my door don't care.
See,
But if I've been soft with you, if I've been vulnerable with you, if I've been open with you, you can receive how I feel and not judge me.
mm-hmm.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Doc, anything to add on this one, ma'am?
I can't say nothing no better, but be a safe place for your partner to land.
Right.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, I'm just real quickly. This can be yes or no, and if you want to elaborate, you can. Let's just go with this one real quick. Does a sensitive man have a better understanding of women? Start with you, Doc.
Yes. I think when you are in touch with your emotions, it's easier for you to see the emotions in other people. If you walking around trying to be hard as rocks, hard as a brick wall, when someone presents emotions to you, it's kind of like, ew, gross. What do I do with this? So I'll say yes.
Okay. Chef Jeff, anything different?
Nah.
Okay. Lily, does a sensitive man have a better understanding of women?
What Doc said.
Okay. Mika, does a sensitive man's have a better understanding of women?
Hashtag is LaToya for me.
Did you say man's?
Yeah.
Queen, does a sensitive man have a better understanding of women's?
Yes.
Grow up.
I agree.
God.
All right, and I'm just taking over
Childish.
quick, Miss Producer, so you get your mystical stuff back on. Good. Tight. Don't tighten it too hard this time. We're gonna get a couple. Let's get these couple. I'm gonna let you drive again. Let's get the final comments, and then we will go to final thoughts. Okay, Greg said, I agree with Lily. Most men, what? Let Danielle start. I mean, shit, he went to Lakeview. They didn't teach
Okay,
him.
I
Most
got
men,
you. I got you. I agree with Lily. Most men don't know when to display their sensitive side. You got to be wise enough to understand how hard.
how to hush when you feel like
talking.
And if you're not in the right mindset.
Now we had to get an interpreter for your ass, man.
Didn't we do that last week too?
It's a little education.
Oh, Lakeview just wasn't.
He typing.
He typing too fast.
Oh, he typing too fast. Okay.
Yeah. April said these days for us single people, we are dealing with guys that are exposed to negative stuff online and think that means it's a sign of strength. If you don't accept their hardness, you're not ready for a real man. Truth. Okay, I got you. Taking off hats.
Yes.
She gave you a hand praise for that. She says, "Great podcast, guy. I'll try to catch it at the beginning next time." Yeah, please, April. We appreciate it.
Thank you, April.
Appreciate
back
your
next week.
contribution, man. Arlene says, "Yep." And then Craig, now he gonna try to clean the shit up. Talking about Mo.
That's all right, brother.
Then he gonna reach out to Nikki and say, "Nikki, please don't be mean."
Somebody tell April she in the wrong dating pool.
They say it's pee in the water.
It's
pee in the pool.
It's a month.
Because I mean that is I mean what?
Yeah,
I agree with her though. Like I see women who have the same thought. Like I agree with her.
I agree with that last comment. Absolutely.
I'm sorry that you are dealing with it, but that is just terrible.
I see it, and the thing is, just people posting different statuses. I see that thought process. Like they feel like, oh, it's hard. oh, if she can't accept this, you ain't ready for a real one.
Yes.
Like, literally.
Well, that's cool, but you're not the real one that I need.
See?
Right.
You're not the real one that I want. If this is what you're presenting to people, I think you need to do better with packaging what you got.
But see,
Go to therapy.
Yeah. And part of it though, Jeff, may be, remember what started this TikTok video where the woman is saying, what if my man is more sensitive than her? And she thought she was going to get a bunch of support.
She
did.
Right.
No, she ain't.
My point is that maybe these guys or the people that April done come across have been dealing with women who
Like that.
That's right. Therefore, as a result, he overcorrects, right? And tries, you know, so I think that happens a lot too. People try to be what they think people want them to be instead of just being
right, being their self.
Your authentic self is
be that, be your authentic self, and let the let level find itself, right? Let you know, let you find your natural or your supernatural mate being yourself, you know. Okay, now we can go to final thoughts, Miss producer. All right, let's start with the season queen on our final thoughts.
First of all, I want to thank our guest for being a part of this wonderful show tonight. And
give it to me, baby.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna play that tonight. They gave me an idea.
Jeff probably want to get it. Jeff, I don't want to get it.
But anyway, and it was nice to have it was more participation, I think, today in tonight's episode than it was even from the previous one.
Wait a minute. Yeah, you're right. No, it was a whole bunch of participation. I mean,
and that was really, that made for a good show.
Online watching that did not say anything. The numbers were very, very high. In fact, I was going to thank Brianna Campbell for being in the building.
A guest or a guest?
No, I was see. Black people ain't shit, isn't it, Doc? Brianna Campbell, Craig, and Theodora Harper, the Blue Streak Freak. We appreciate you. April Martin, Corey Doc. Wow, Daryl Leo.
Oh my God.
Arlene Caraway, Brandy Love Dawkins, my daughter.
Why Brandy didn't talk to us?
Y'all, Lord.
If y'all don't come on, I need to eat dinner.
I thought you was already over there eating.
All right.
No,
Hey, Arlene, you know I have to give you a hard time. It wouldn't be right if I didn't.
All right. Who do we give final? Okay, Miko, your final thoughts. Man.
You don't even know where he at.
I guess not.
not where you at. Not where you at.
He said, I guess not.
Yeah, you don't know where you at because you can't. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Thank y'all for tuning in. I love y'all. Good night.
Good night. Mika ready to eat. Bye, y'all.
Jeff, Toya, thank you so much. It's always so fun when we have you guys on. So we love to have you guys. I love y'all's love. So, and it shows. So it shows that good balance. So Toya may be a man's what did you say? A man's woman or whatever? What did you say? A guy's girl. There you go. But y'all have a beautiful balance, and that's really where I want to go with my final thoughts. Is it's just important to have that balance.
That's right.
So, I think that it's one of those things where Toya even said soft gets a negative connotation, and I think it does. And I think that's worth diving into even more. But I want you to be soft around me, please.
Yeah.
That's less work for me to do.
Yeah. Doc, I want you to do me a favor. Help us develop the soft and sensitive part too.
Yes.
Okay. And let's start giving some action item kind of stuff. Maybe you come up with some questions to ask us, et cetera, et cetera. Okay. Because I think we can do that. And I think there's some more meat on this bone for sure.
Absolutely.
because I think about the soft and sensitive man. Okay, because we, in fairness, we just hit the surface on this, right? But what about soft and sensitive man? Well, how does he deal with the bill collectors, or how does he deal with the people at work? How does he deal with the neighbors when they are with y'all? How does what I'm saying?
Even the children, Ted, because that's a whole different thing.
Yeah, or is he still? Is he soft, but is he still a protector? Do you still see him as a protector?
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what's important.
Exactly.
Right. Respect level, that kind of thing. Y'all do that, no rush or anything, but just know whenever you're ready on that,
Okay.
And Jeff, if she needs your help, man, you help her, okay?
I got it.
Doc, your final thoughts, ma'am.
Thank y'all so much for having us. I love coming on here. Always feels like family. I'm just always so excited when Jeff be like, "You want to do Queen3 King?" Yes. Don't ever ask me. The answer is always yes. So thank y'all for having us. I think I'll stick with be a safe space for your partner to land if they are emotionally intelligent.
I love it. Jeff.
I appreciate y'all for having us again. It's fun. I always have a good time. I laugh till my stomach hurts every time. My final thoughts. Hey, if he's soft, you got to check him out. You got to see what you know what I'm saying? Being soft is okay.
Yeah.
You want somebody to rub you softly. You don't want somebody to rub you back all hard. Okay.
Facts.
So,
come on.
This is where I wish John was on the show.
I'm just saying. I just don't. You don't want that. So
some folk want their back rubbed real hard.
No woman.
Dog, scratch it back up.
Not me.
Dog, soften the bracelet.
All right.
This Dope Cookie Show Tuesdays at 5:30. I'll be there.
Yes.
Be there.
See how he is, Doc. He had sense enough to give his show. He's a veteran podcaster now. So you want to go ahead and give your dates and time?
Sure. So please feel free to join me on Perspective on Thursday. It will be me and Eric. We are Thursdays at 8:30.
And I'll be in the comments.
Of course. Yeah.
I know that's right.
Well, I'm echoing the sentiments of my sisters. Again, we appreciate you giving of your time and being on. There's it doesn't matter what the topic is. I know our show is going to be fun and funny and informative when we have y'all on. Appreciate it. And we really got to have something over here and invite y'all. We really have y'all.
Yes, we are there.
Yeah.
Blackjack night.
Yeah,
we believe in a good time.
Have Jeff and Doc come early, so that way he can have some time in the kitchen if he need to. And we got the good pots and pans.
Come on with the good pots and pans.
Lately, and everybody about me.
We don't.
Mine came from Coles.
Guess what? Guess what? Alicia and I brought him for his birthday.
Some pots and pans.
Get in there and cook for us.
That's because I throws down, Jeff.
He throws down.
I know. I be seeing. I'm like, hey, you might need to be the cook.
But I'm not a trained professional like yourself, sir.
Okay. I appreciate you. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
You're a culinary guy. I just cook it. All right. My final thoughts are being hard all the time. Only things that are created to be hard can be hard all the time. You were not created to be hard all the time. Things that are not created to be hard all the time, if they are hard all the time, they will break. Simple as that. You will become brittle. You will break. You were not created to be hard all the time. So do not try to be hard all the time. And if you have a woman who does not respect your sensitivity, we said how a woman should handle a man with sensitivities and softness or whatever. Dude, if you're with a woman that cannot handle your sensitivities,
you run.
Yeah, get you another woman.
Yeah. You either run, or if your knees is bad, walk away. She says this was great. Look forward to
Brianna.
Emotionally unregulated and not the same was my takeaway. God, dog. She doesn't been listening, haven't she?
She was listening. Thank you. Shout out to her.
Let me tell you, Brianna is so intelligent. That is Belinda's sister-in-law. So
okay.
yeah, you better do it, Brianna.
Yeah, and I see she got the chi working too on the flat iron. All right, go on, Brianna.
Leave her alone.
I have 45 of them things.
Hey, let me explain something to you. If you are a viewer of Queen3 and King and you're in the chat room, we gonna clown you because we family. That's what we do.
Yeah.
You know, so just be ready for it. All right. We appreciate your participation. Without you, there is no us. So
right.
And we appreciate your participation. Again, come back next week, 7 o'clock Tuesday. I cannot remember the topic, but go to the Queen3 and King Facebook page or
You
go
got
to
the Lees on.
Huh?
The Lees.
Yeah. Okay, but I can't remember the topic though. But anyway, go to Queen3 and King Facebook page, my Facebook page, and you'll see what's coming up on Queen3 and King. But the month of March, you know, the Gilyards kicked it off, but somebody sent me a message and they said, "Yeah, your March lineup is just killing," you know. So
boom.
So next week, all March.
Yeah, he ain't with that.
4 + 4.
All right, we appreciate you. We'll see you on the next episode of Queen3 and King.
Bye, family.
Bro, bring the hook in. Queen3 and King, we the team. It's going down. We the talk of the town. It's going down. We royalty, wear our crowns. It's going down. Tune in now. It's going down. It's going down. We just hit you with another one. It's going down. We just hit you with another one. It's going down. We just hit you with another one. Tune in now. We just hit you with another one. It's Queen3 and King. It's Queen3 and King. It's Queen3 and King. It's Queen3 and King.